My beloved child, do not let a single moment pass you by, for today stands before you as the most wonderful day I have ever prepared for your life. I tell you the truth, this is a day set apart in heaven just for you, but I also see you are about to make a very big mistake. Do not go down the path that leads to regret and heartbreak. Instead, listen closely to my voice. Before you go further, pause right now and comment Amen to affirm your faith, so that heaven witnesses your decision to believe in me and not in your fears. This day is not just another ordinary day. It is the turning point you have prayed for, cried for, and even doubted would ever come. But let me warn you, as a loving father warns his precious child, there is a danger hiding in your hesitation, a trap that waits to steal the blessings I have laid at your feet. I urge you not to close your heart or turn away from the miracle that is unfolding in front of you. Let my words echo in your soul. I have heard every whispered prayer. I have counted every tear that fell in the darkness when you thought no one cared. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not invisible to me. Even if the world has ignored you, I have marked you as my own. But today, more than ever, you must hold on to my promises and not let doubt snatch them away. If you trust me, I will open doors no man can shut and break chains that have held you captive for years. Do not let fear speak louder than my voice. I know how overwhelming your problems feel. I know the mountain that stands in your way seems unmovable. But my child, remember, did I not split the sea for Moses? Did I not bring water from a rock? Did I not send manna from heaven when my people were starving in the wilderness? You serve a God who is not limited by human understanding. Your problems may look impossible, but with me, nothing is impossible. I am the God of miracles, and I have not changed. If you believe in the power of my promises, comment 1111 right now to declare your belief that I can turn every impossibility around for you. You are not reading these words by accident. I have orchestrated every step that brought you here today. This is not just a chance. This is a divine appointment. My power surrounds you like a mighty shield, and my blessings are reaching out to lift you higher than you have ever imagined. But you must not allow the enemy to distract you with the mistakes of yesterday or the fears of tomorrow. Listen carefully. There is one mistake that can cost you everything I want to give. That mistake is letting go of faith right before the miracle arrives. Do not give up now. Do not let a careless word, a negative thought, or an old wound block the flow of my blessings. Your breakthrough is closer than you think. I am sending angels to fight for you, to clear the path, to silence every voice of accusation and shame. You are covered by my grace, chosen by my hand, and protected by my unfailing love. Even when storms are raging, I am with you in the boat. When Peter stepped out on the water, it was not because the storm had ended. It was because he fixed his eyes on me. Child, do not wait for the world to become peaceful before you step out in faith. Step forward now, even if your legs are shaking. Trust in me, and you will see the winds and waves bow to my command. I am not a God who leaves promises unfulfilled. What I have spoken over your life will come to pass, but you must not sabotage your own destiny by giving in to fear. If your heart feels even a spark of trust right now, comment 222 to let me know you choose to trust me, even if you cannot see the whole picture yet. I am writing a story far greater than your present pain. I am the author and finisher of your faith, and my pen is not finished with your life. You have come so far. Do not throw away your confidence now. Your reward is coming, pressed down, shaken together, running over. The enemy wants you to make a big mistake today by closing your heart and ignoring my invitation. But I am fighting for your future, for your family, for every broken piece that needs healing. My love is fierce, relentless, and unbreakable. I have called you to be more than a conqueror, not because of your strength, but because of mine. My grace covers every failure, every regret, every wrong turn. You are not too far gone. You are not too broken. There is nothing you can do that will ever make me stop loving you. Right now, I am inviting you into a new season. This season is overflowing with favor, new opportunities, and unexpected answers to prayers you have almost forgotten. But I need your partnership. Will you step forward in faith, even if it is just a small step? Will you let go of the bitterness, the anger, the disappointment, and take my hand? I am here with you, right now, right where you are. My presence is not far away. I am closer than your next breath. Is it time you unlock the same CIA secret brain ritual changing lives in seconds? A new leak has revealed a powerful 7-second technique, developed under CIA-funded research and backed by neuroscience. It's helping people magnetize wealth like never before, from debt to luxury, faster than anyone believed. But this miracle won't stay public for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. There are many who will hear these words, but walk away unchanged. But you, my child, you are different. You have been set apart for something greater. I have chosen you, anointed you, and positioned you for such a time as this. Do not let the enemy whisper lies into your ear. You are not alone. You are not abandoned. My spirit goes before you and stands behind you. My angels surround you even when you cannot see them. Before you go further, if these words are touching your spirit, like this video to let heaven know you are opening your heart to my promise today. Your act of faith, no matter how small, moves mountains in the spiritual realm. You have no idea how your obedience, your faith, your willingness to believe is changing the course of your destiny. This is a day of miracles, a day of new beginnings, a day that heaven has declared over your life. If you feel the weight of your mistakes, know that my forgiveness is greater than your sin. My mercy is new every morning. My kindness does not run out. I am not counting your failures. I am counting the steps you take toward me. Come boldly to my throne of grace. Do not shrink back. Do not believe the lie that it is too late. You are standing on the edge of a blessing that will not be repeated. Pause now and comment 333 to declare your faith that today will be the day everything changes. Let the world see your trust in me. You are not just another face in the crowd. You are my beloved. I see every struggle, every battle, every silent scream for help. And I am answering you, not with judgment, but with hope, with mercy, with a promise that stands forever. Child, if only you could see what I have planned for you. If only you could see the angels rejoicing over your name, the heavenly treasures waiting to be released. This day is sacred. Do not let it slip away. Do not allow your mistakes to define you. I am the God who turns graves into gardens, mourning into dancing, and ashes into beauty. Your past does not disqualify you. In fact, your story will become the testimony that sets others free. You may feel unworthy, but I call you worthy. You may feel empty, but I am filling you now with my spirit, my love, my peace. Lift your eyes, for your redemption draws near. My blessing is at the door. All you have to do is open your heart and receive it. This is your day. Do not make the mistake of doubting what I can do. Hold on, stand firm, and believe. Your miracle is already in motion. My precious child, you cannot begin to imagine how much joy I take in seeing you rise up in faith, even when your heart is heavy with confusion. I know that this day feels different. It feels as though something is shifting deep inside your spirit. That is not your imagination. It is my hand moving over your life, stirring up new hope where there was only emptiness before. Do not let the mistakes of your past trick you into believing you cannot embrace the wonder I have prepared for you. You are not defined by yesterday's failures. I am the God who calls things that are not as though they were, who makes streams flow in deserts, and who turns the night into the brightest morning. The very reason you are hearing my words today is because I want to save you from a mistake that could close the door to this season of miracles. Your heart has been heavy, your thoughts have wandered into dark places, and you have been tempted to give up because you feel unworthy of my love. But I need you to understand, child. My love is not something you earn. It is a gift. If I sent my son to the cross while you were still lost, how much more will I move heaven and earth to rescue you now that you have turned your heart toward me? You are on the edge of something so beautiful, so life-changing, that the enemy is desperate to stop you. He whispers that you are not enough, that you will always fall short, that this joy is not meant for you. But hear me, those are lies, and I want you to reject them. When you are weak, I am strong for you. When you stumble, I lift you up in my arms. My grace is greater than your struggle. My presence is with you in the fire, in the storm, in every lonely night. I am the same God who delivered Daniel from the lion's den, who was with Joseph in the prison, who made David a king even when he was forgotten by everyone else. I know you are afraid of making another mistake. I see the way you replay your failures in your mind and wonder if you are about to lose your blessing because of one wrong step. But child, I want you to remember that my plans for you are not fragile. I am not waiting for you to be perfect before I bless you. I am waiting for you to believe that my love for you is greater than anything you could ever do or fail to do. You do not have to earn my favor. It is yours already, freely given through Christ. Why is the government hiding this 7-second brain ritual from the public? A leaked CIA document just exposed a brain technique so powerful, it's helping people cancel debt and call in wealth within days. Validated by 4 top neuroscience labs, this method is changing everything. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the link in description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Pause for a moment and comment 555 to acknowledge that you believe I am working things out for your good, even in the midst of your mistakes. Let your faith speak louder than your fears. I am not ashamed of you, and I will never abandon you. I am a God who specializes in using broken things for my greatest glory. If you let me, I will turn every pain, every disappointment, and every regret into a testimony that will shine with hope for others who are walking the same hard road. There is a miracle hidden in your obedience. The enemy wants you to believe that it is too risky to trust me again, that if you step out in faith, you will fall. But I promise you, I am the one who catches you every time. Even when Peter began to sink, I did not let him drown. I reached down and pulled him up with my own hand. I am reaching for you right now. Let go of what you cannot control and trust that I have gone before you, preparing the way. Every promise I have made is sealed with my faithfulness. I cannot lie. My word will never return empty. If I have said that today will be wonderful, then nothing in hell can stop the beauty I am sending your way, unless you choose to walk away from me out of fear or shame. Child, do not make that mistake. Stay close to me. I will lead you gently. I will guide you with wisdom, and I will fill your heart with a peace that cannot be explained by human reasoning. There are people around you who may not understand your journey. They may doubt the changes they see in you, or they may remind you of the person you used to be. But I want you to focus your eyes on me. Their opinions do not define you. My love defines you. My power surrounds you like a fortress. My blessings will speak for themselves. In the days ahead, even those who doubted you will marvel at what I have done in your life. If you know deep inside that I have called you for more, comment 777 to declare your destiny is in my hands. Every day you choose faith over fear, you are stepping further into the purpose I created just for you. You were born for such a time as this. You were chosen before the foundations of the world. My spirit is moving even now, breathing new life, new hope, and new dreams into your soul. The biggest mistake you could make right now is to listen to the voice of despair and walk away from the blessing I have placed within your reach. You do not need to have it all figured out. You do not need to be without weakness or questions. You only need to say yes to my invitation. Let me be the strength in your weakness. Let me be the healer of your wounds. Let me be the answer where you have run out of solutions. When I called Abraham to leave everything familiar, I did not show him every step of the journey. I simply asked him to trust me one step at a time. That is what I am asking from you today. Will you trust me, even when the way is unclear? Will you let go of the need to control every outcome? Will you surrender your mistakes, your worries, your fears, and let my grace carry you forward? Remember that I am the God who parts seas, who calms storms, who raises the dead. There is nothing too hard for me. If you make a mistake, come to me with honesty. Confess your fears, your failures, your doubts. I am faithful to forgive, to restore, and to lift you higher than you were before. My arms are open wide. My heart is turned towards you. I am the Father who runs to meet the prodigal, who throws a celebration for every lost child who comes home. If you feel my love tugging at your heart, comment 1212 as a sign that you are opening yourself to the wonders I have prepared for you. Your faith may be small, but it is enough. Your willingness to believe is the key that unlocks the miracles I have hidden just for you. Do not be afraid of your weakness, for it is in your weakness that my strength is made perfect. You are not alone in your struggles. Even the heroes of faith stumbled and doubted. Moses doubted his voice. Elijah ran from fear. Peter denied me, yet I still built my church on his faith. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for a heart that is willing to return to me again and again, no matter how many times you fall. I am here to restore you, to lift you up, to set your feet on solid ground. Today is not just about avoiding a mistake. It is about choosing to believe that I am bigger than any mistake you could ever make. My love covers you. My grace surrounds you, and my spirit lives inside you. You are my beloved child, and nothing in all creation can separate you from my love. Trust me. Lean into my promises, rest in my arms. This is the day I have made for you, and it will be wonderful if you choose me above all else. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest ticket to luxury? Recently leaked research shows a simple brain ritual that's allowing people to attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is transforming debt into abundance, instantly. Homes, cars, and vacations are just the beginning. If you're seeing this now, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. My child, you are standing on sacred ground, even if you cannot see it with your eyes. Every second of this day was written by my hand before a single moment came to pass. I have been watching over you, guiding your steps, and protecting you from dangers that you never even noticed. My love for you is not passive. It is an unyielding force, surrounding you with a shield that cannot be broken by any power on earth or in hell. Still, you must be vigilant, for the greatest mistake is to step away from me when my hand is outstretched to lift you higher. When you find yourself doubting whether you deserve such a day of blessing, remember that I do not bless you because of what you have done. I bless you because of who I am and because you are mine. My child, the cross was proof that my love is not earned, but freely poured out. You are chosen, not because you are perfect, but because I am perfect in loving you. Do not let the enemy twist your thoughts and convince you that you must strive harder to be accepted. You are accepted already. You are wanted. You are cherished. Pause now and comment 999 if you are willing to let go of your self-condemnation and receive my love just as you are. Let that act of faith open the gates of heaven over your life. I want to pour blessings upon you that cannot be measured by any human standard. I want to heal wounds that run deeper than words can express. Every moment you choose to believe in my love is a moment the enemy loses ground in your life. Let me tell you something deeply personal. I see the battle that rages in your mind, the fear of failing again, the memory of words spoken over you that were meant to tear you down, the ache in your soul that wonders if things will ever really change. I see all of it, and I am not repelled by your struggle. Instead, I am moved with compassion for you. I draw even closer in your weakness. The greatest mistake would be to hide from me out of shame. My child, come into my presence. My light exposes every wound not to shame you, but to heal you. Do you remember the story of the woman who touched the hem of Jesus' robe? She was unclean, rejected by society, filled with years of pain and disappointment. But she pressed through the crowd, not because she had it all together, but because she believed in my power more than in her own shame. That simple act of faith released a miracle that changed her life forever. I am asking you to reach out to me in the same way. You do not need to bring perfection. Just bring your heart. There is a reason the enemy tries so hard to convince you that today is like every other day. He is terrified of what will happen when you realize the truth. This is a divine turning point. The choices you make now will echo for generations. I am raising you up not only for your own breakthrough, but so that you will be a light in your family, your community, your world. The mistake would be to believe your story is too small to matter. I have always chosen the humble, the broken, the overlooked. I delight in turning ordinary lives into extraordinary testimonies of my goodness. If you are ready to step into the destiny I have written for you, comment 1010 as a declaration that you receive every promise I have for your future. Let your faith ring out as a song in the halls of heaven. Every time you say yes to me, darkness loses its grip. Every time you believe my word over your worries, chains are broken. My blessing is not delayed. It is being released even now as you surrender your fears to me. Child, I have not forgotten the dreams I planted in your heart. Some of them have grown faint with time, buried beneath disappointment or distraction. but I am the God who resurrects dreams, who brings life from dead places. Nothing is wasted in my hands. Even your mistakes become seeds for a harvest of mercy and compassion. Do not despise your brokenness, for it is there that my power is made perfect. The world teaches you to hide your weakness, but I ask you to bring it to me. Lay it down and watch me transform it into something beautiful. Every day my mercies are new. There is no end to my forgiveness, no limit to my patience. You may have made mistakes, but I have never made a mistake in choosing you. Your identity is not found in your failures, but in my unfailing love. I call you beloved, redeemed, whole. No voice of condemnation can stand against my declaration over your life. I see you through the blood of my Son, blameless, pure, worthy of every good thing I have planned. Child, I know that trusting again can feel risky. You may have trusted people and been hurt. You may have trusted in your own strength and fallen short. But I am not like others. I am unchanging, faithful, true to every word I have spoken. The greatest mistake would be to put your hope in people or possessions, and not in me. Everything else will fail you, but I will never let you down. My promise is everlasting. If your heart is longing for my peace, comment Amen right now as a simple act of surrender. Let the heavens record your faith. I am drawing near, not because you are perfect, but because you are precious to me. Even now, I am sending my Spirit to comfort, to renew, to empower you for the journey ahead. Is this CIA-discovered ritual the answer to your financial breakthrough? A once-hidden CIA brain ritual is now being whispered across the internet. This strange 7-second trick, confirmed by elite labs, activates your brain's wealth attraction center. It's helping everyday people experience miracles in money. But the government might shut it down. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. My blessing is not just for today, it is for every tomorrow. I go before you, preparing the way. I stand behind you, guarding your steps. I walk beside you, closer than any friend. There will be days when the enemy tries to fill your mind with doubts, to convince you that my love has run out. But remember what I have spoken to you. Nothing can separate you from my love. Not trouble, not hardship, not even your own mistakes. Your life is a tapestry being woven with threads of grace, hope, and redemption. Every trial is a thread, every victory a splash of color. When you look at your story, you may see only the knots and tangles, but I see the masterpiece in progress. Trust me to finish the work I have begun in you. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end. I do not leave stories unfinished. I bring every promise to completion. Never forget that you are a miracle in motion. The very breath in your lungs is a sign that I am not finished with you yet. My favor is your portion. My joy is your strength. My presence is your home. Whatever today brings, face it with confidence that you are loved beyond measure and protected by the one who holds all things together. My beloved, I want you to understand how precious you are to me. You have questioned your worth, compared yourself to others, and wondered if you truly matter in the grand story I am writing. But I want you to see yourself through my eyes, eyes that gaze on you with tenderness, patience, and everlasting love. Your life is no accident, and your struggles have never been wasted. Even your quietest tears have become seeds of miracles that are about to burst forth in your life. Do not make the mistake of thinking you are insignificant, for you are the one I have chosen to receive a unique and wonderful blessing today. You might feel weary and small, but remember that it was the widow's small coin that caught my attention, not because of the size of her gift, but because of the depth of her faith. I see the courage it takes for you to hold on to hope when all evidence tells you to give up. I honor every step you take toward me, no matter how trembling or uncertain it may feel. Your obedience, no matter how small, moves the mountains in your life. Do not believe the lie that your faith is too weak or that your mistakes have canceled your destiny. If you sense my spirit speaking to your heart, comment 1111 as a quiet declaration that you believe my hand is guiding your journey. My presence is not measured by your feelings, but by my promise to never leave or forsake you. Even when you cannot see me, I am working behind the scenes, orchestrating events, sending help, and opening doors that no person can close. There is a reason your heart is restless, because I am calling you higher, deeper, further than you have ever been before. Today is sacred, my child. Do not allow regret or distraction to rob you of this divine appointment. The enemy's strategy is to make you believe that your mistakes are final and your failures are fatal. But I have already written the final chapter of your story, and it ends with redemption, not defeat. My grace is greater than every mistake, and my mercy is new every morning. When you stumble, I do not withdraw from you in disappointment. Instead, I draw near to lift you up, to cleanse you, and to set your feet on solid ground once again. My blessing over your life is not based on the opinions of others or the shifting winds of circumstance. It is anchored in my unchanging word. From the beginning, I have called you blessed, chosen, and set apart. Do not let the voice of comparison silence the unique melody I have placed within you. You are not meant to fit the pattern of this world, for I have given you a purpose that only you can fulfill. Hold fast to my promises, for every word I have spoken over you is coming to pass. Sometimes you may not recognize my hand at work because it comes disguised as hardship or delay. But trust that every trial has a hidden treasure, every disappointment a deeper lesson. I use all things for your good. When Joseph was sold into slavery, it seemed his dreams were destroyed. Yet I used even the betrayal of his brothers to position him for a miracle that saved nations. Nothing is wasted in my kingdom, and nothing you face today is beyond my power to redeem. If you are willing to surrender your expectations and trust in my perfect plan, comment 222 as a symbol of your trust. Surrender does not mean you are giving up. It means you are giving me permission to lead, to heal, and to bless you in ways you cannot yet imagine. My timing is perfect, and my ways are higher than yours. What may look like a delay is often my preparation for something far greater than you have asked for. I want you to know, my child, that there is no shame in your journey. Every step, even the ones that felt like detours, has been part of your preparation. When Moses fled Egypt and wandered in the desert, he felt forgotten and disqualified. But I was using that very season to shape him into a leader who would bring deliverance to millions. You are in the hands of a loving potter who knows exactly how to mold, refine, and shape you for your purpose. Do not despise the waiting, for it is there that my greatest work is done in you. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest ticket to luxury? Recently leaked research shows a simple brain ritual that's allowing people to attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, this technique is transforming debt into abundance, instantly. Homes, cars, and vacations are just the beginning. If you're seeing this now, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever. Never forget that you are never alone. I have placed angels around you, fighting battles you do not even see. My Holy Spirit is your comforter, your teacher, your advocate. When you are too weak to pray, I am interceding for you with groans too deep for words. When you feel overwhelmed, my arms are open, ready to receive you, shelter you, and renew your strength. Draw near to me, and I will draw near to you. Child, it is not too late for you. The world may tell you that opportunities have passed you by, that you have missed your chance, or that you are too broken to be used. But my word declares, behold, I am making all things new. There is no limit to what I can do in a surrendered life. Restoration is my specialty, and I am already at work bringing beauty from your ashes. The very place where you have suffered most will become the place of your greatest testimony. If you feel the flicker of hope rising in your soul, comment 333 as a step of faith that this is your new beginning. Even when you cannot see it, trust that I am writing a better story than you could ever imagine. My thoughts toward you are more numerous than the stars, and every one of them is filled with hope, peace, and a future secured by my love. My beloved, do not be afraid of the unknown. Step forward, even if it is with trembling hands, because I am going before you. I have already made a way where there seemed to be no way. Your miracle is not based on your effort, but on my goodness. I delight in blessing my children, and I take pleasure in showing you my faithfulness. The same power that raised Jesus from the dead is alive in you, working to bring every promise to fulfillment. Every time you choose me over your fears, every time you trust instead of worrying, every time you surrender instead of controlling, you are making room for my spirit to move. I do not require perfection, only a willing heart. Bring me your doubts, your questions, your scars. I will turn them into testimonies of grace that will inspire and strengthen others who are watching your journey. Remember, today is a gift. Do not let the mistake of unbelief steal what I have planned. Hold on to hope, even when it feels fragile. Walk in confidence, knowing you are cherished, called, and protected by the God who cannot fail. My love will never let you go. You are mine, and I am yours, forever. My precious child, I want you to pause for a moment and remember just how far you have come. Every battle you have faced, every night you spent weeping, every unanswered question that haunted your heart. None of it has been in vain. I have counted every tear, and I have stored them as treasures. Your journey matters to me. You are not lost in the crowd. You are seen, cherished, and remembered. Even when others have forgotten your pain, I have kept you close, cradled in the palm of my hand. You may feel as if the weight of your mistakes has pushed you too far from my blessings. Perhaps there are times you wonder if you have wandered too far, said too much, or failed one too many times to ever be truly restored. But hear me now. My mercy knows no limit, and my grace knows no boundaries. There is no mistake so great that I cannot forgive, no past so broken that I cannot redeem. The greatest mistake you could make now would be to believe that your story ends with shame or regret. I am the author of new beginnings. If you sense hope stirring in your heart, comment 555 as your act of faith. Let this be your declaration that you are ready to step forward, leaving behind the lies that say you are unworthy of my love. I see not just where you have been, but where you are going. My plans for you are good. My promises are sure. The path ahead may twist and turn, but my presence will never leave you, not for a single heartbeat. I know you have heard the voices of disappointment and despair, whispering that you are destined for defeat. But I want you to listen closely now. I am the one who silences every voice of accusation. When others condemned the woman caught in sin, I did not cast a stone. I offered her grace and a new life. In the same way, I am offering you a new beginning, a chance to rise up from the ashes and embrace the wonder I have stored up for you. Do not waste today believing that your mistakes have the final word. Even when you are surrounded by darkness, my light is never far away. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path. If you would simply turn your eyes to me, I will show you the way forward. There is nothing you have to prove. There is nothing you must do to earn my favor. I have already chosen you. I have already set my seal of love upon your life. Your identity is not in what you have done, but in who I am and what I have done for you. Do you know that every day heaven rejoices over you? Angels celebrate every step you take toward me. Every time you choose faith over fear, hope over despair, love over bitterness. My kingdom is not built on perfection, but on persistence. A heart that keeps coming back to me no matter how many times it stumbles. Your mistakes are not a surprise to me. I saw them all before you were born, and still I chose you. Still I called you. Still I have set a place for you at my table. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account overnight? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that's flipping lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth attraction brainwaves. People are now stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's deleted forever. If you feel overwhelmed by your weaknesses, comment 777 as your bold admission that you need my strength. There is no shame in needing me. In fact, that is where my power is made perfect. I am not disappointed in your need. I delight to be your provider, your healer, your redeemer. It is in your emptiness that I pour out my fullness. It is in your brokenness that I display my greatest glory. Come as you are, and I will give you rest. My dear child, the world may teach you that mistakes are final and failure is fatal, but my word declares otherwise. Every time you bring your brokenness to me, I trade your ashes for beauty, your mourning for joy, your heaviness for garments of praise. I see what no one else can see, the gold hidden in the dirt, the treasure buried in the brokenness. Never believe that your worst day can keep you from my best. My love is relentless, pursuing you across every desert, every valley, every storm. Let your heart be at peace. I am not here to punish you, but to restore you. I am the shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one who is lost. I am the father who runs to meet his prodigal child, arms open wide, ready to celebrate your return. I rejoice in your desire to come home, no matter how many mistakes have marked your journey. Your return brings joy to my heart, and I welcome you with grace and forgiveness every single time. If you have doubted my presence, if you have wondered if I have abandoned you in your darkest moments, know this: I have never left your side. In the fire, I was with you. In the flood, I held you above the waves. In the silence, I spoke to your heart with gentle whispers of hope. My spirit has never stopped interceding for you. even when you lost the strength to pray. You are not alone, never have been, never will be. I want you to see that today is not just another day, but a holy opportunity. Every breath you take, every step you choose toward faith, opens the door wider for my blessings to pour in. Do not let fear, guilt, or regret close that door. My love is greater than your fear. My forgiveness is greater than your guilt. My restoration is greater than your regret. You have not missed your moment. Your miracle is not behind you. It is right before you. Your future is in my hands, secure and filled with hope. I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. These words are not empty promises. They are the very foundation on which you can build your life. Even when the world feels unstable, my promises remain unshaken. Trust me, even when you cannot see the way ahead. If you can feel my presence drawing you, comment 1212 as a sign of surrender and expectation. Know that as you surrender, you are not losing control. You are placing your life in the safest hands possible. My hands formed the universe and yet are gentle enough to hold your heart. No power of darkness, no mistake of your own can snatch you from my grip. My beloved, my desire is not simply to forgive your past, but to shape your future with purpose and beauty. Let me take your brokenness and weave it into something glorious. Let me turn your mourning into dancing, your fear into boldness, your pain into praise. Today is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of something new, something wonderful, something only I can do. You are my masterpiece, created for good works, prepared in advance for you to walk in. As you continue forward, walk with confidence. Do not look back in regret or forward in fear. Look up to me, for I am with you always, even to the end of the age. My blessing is not conditional on your perfection. It flows from my heart of endless grace. Hold on to hope, my child. Refuse to let mistakes define you. Let my love be the defining truth of your life, and watch as I transform every mess into a message of hope for the world to see. My child, as this day unfolds, I want you to keep your heart wide open to my presence. I know the battles you face are real, and the temptations to fall back into old habits are strong. The weight of the past sometimes clings tightly, trying to drag you back into patterns I have already delivered you from. But listen to me. Do not make the mistake of believing that your past is more powerful than my promise. I am the God who breaks every chain, and my light exposes even the deepest shadows in your life. Remember how the Israelites were tempted to return to Egypt, to the very bondage they had prayed for me to break. Fear of the unknown can make captivity look safe. But you, beloved, are not meant for bondage. You are created for freedom. I have called you out of darkness into my marvelous light, not so you would return to what once enslaved you, but so you would walk boldly into the destiny I have prepared. Let go of yesterday's failures and dare to believe in my ability to restore, renew, and resurrect what seems lost. If you feel a stirring of courage within you, comment 999 to mark this moment as the beginning of your courageous faith. Every act of faith, no matter how small, releases my power in your life. I am not waiting for perfection. I am looking for your willingness to trust me even when the path is unclear. Your miracle is often waiting just beyond your comfort zone, and your breakthrough is found in obedience, even when you are afraid. Let me remind you of my servant Peter. When he saw me walking on the water, it was his faith, not his ability, that allowed him to step out of the boat. The winds were still blowing, the waves still crashing, but Peter's eyes were fixed on me. When his focus shifted and he began to sink, I did not scold him. I reached out and caught him. Child, even when your faith feels weak, my grip on you is strong. I will not let you go under. I am your refuge and your ever-present help in times of trouble. You might feel that you have failed me too many times, that you keep making the same mistake over and over again. But I am patient, slow to anger, and abounding in steadfast love. Each day is a new opportunity for you to experience my mercy. My forgiveness is not exhausted by your shortcomings. My love is not limited by your mistakes. I am the shepherd who will pursue you into the wilderness, and I will carry you home on my shoulders, rejoicing in your return. Do not listen to the voice of condemnation. The enemy wants to convince you that you are disqualified, that you are no longer useful to me, that your destiny has been lost. But my word is truth, and my truth is this: you are chosen, you are loved, and you are called. No mistake is too great for my redemption. The only true failure is turning away from me and refusing my grace. My arms are always open, my invitation always stands. Come back to me, no matter how far you think you have wandered. If you know deep within your spirit that you need a new beginning, comment 1010 as a prayer for my restoration. Let that simple act of faith open the doors for my Spirit to move mightily in your life. I am not finished with you. The story I am writing is still unfolding, and every chapter is more beautiful than the one before. Do not let the regret of yesterday steal the wonder of today. Trust me with your past, and I will give you a future filled with hope. Sometimes you may feel surrounded by troubles, storms on every side, and you wonder if I am still near. Remember, my child, I am closer than your breath. When Daniel was thrown into the lion's den, my angel shut the mouths of the lions. When Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego were cast into the fire, I walked with them in the flames. The heat did not consume them because my presence was their protection. In your own fiery trials, I am with you. No weapon formed against you will prosper. I am your defender, your shield, your strong tower. I know you are weary from fighting battles that seem endless. The world may not see your quiet strength, the courage it takes just to keep believing. But I see you. I celebrate every victory, even the small ones. I count every effort, every prayer, every act of kindness done in faith. Your persistence pleases me. When you fall, do not stay down. Let me lift you. My grace will give you the strength to rise again, stronger than before. Is this CIA-discovered ritual the answer to your financial breakthrough? A once-hidden CIA brain ritual is now being whispered across the internet. This strange 7-second trick, confirmed by elite labs, activates your brain's wealth attraction center. It's helping everyday people experience miracles in money. But the government might shut it down. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments to know this secret before it's deleted forever.